The Nissan R35 GT-R has been called a supercar killer for over 15 years. With all-wheel drive, a twin-turbo V6, and performance that rivals cars costing twice as much, it's one of the most legendary Japanese performance cars ever built. But before you buy one, what does it actually cost to own a Nissan GT-R for an entire year? After adding up insurance, premium fuel, maintenance, tires, depreciation, and unexpected repairs, the total is probably much higher than you'd expect. Let's break down every dollar. Insurance is one of the biggest yearly expenses. The GT-R makes over 560 horsepower, accelerates from 0 to 60 in around 3 seconds, and costs a lot to repair after an accident. Because of that, insurance companies consider it a high-risk performance car. Most owners can expect to pay between $2,500 and $5,000 per year, depending on age, driving history, and where they live. For younger drivers, premiums can be even higher. Next comes fuel. The GT-R only runs on premium gasoline, and while it's surprisingly reasonable on the highway, spirited driving changes everything. Drive around 12,000 miles per year, and fuel alone can cost anywhere from $2,500 to $4,000 annually. And let's be honest, very few GT-R owners drive the car gently for long. Routine maintenance is where ownership starts getting expensive. Oil changes require high-quality synthetic oil, premium filters, and careful servicing. Brake fluid, transmission fluid, differential services, and regular inspections all add up over the course of a year. Depending on how much you drive, routine maintenance typically falls between $1,500 and $3,000 annually. Skipping maintenance on a GT-R usually leads to much larger repair bills later. The GT-R's performance comes at a price, especially when it comes to tires. With a staggered setup and massive amounts of grip, a quality set of performance tires typically costs between $1,800 and $2,500. And if you enjoy launching the car or taking it on spirited drives, expect to replace them much sooner than a normal sedan. It's one of the biggest recurring ownership expenses. Brake maintenance isn't cheap either. Replacing pads and rotors can easily cost $2,000 to $4,000, especially if you're using OEM or high-performance aftermarket parts. While the VR38 twin-turbo V6 is known for being incredibly strong, it's not maintenance-free. Older GT-Rs may eventually need items like ignition coils, suspension components, wheel bearings, or cooling system parts. Hard launches and aggressive driving can also increase wear on the transmission and drivetrain over time. Setting aside money each year for unexpected repairs is one of the smartest things a GT-R owner can do. Registration and taxes vary depending on where you live, but most owners will spend between $400 and $1,000 each year. The biggest expense, however, is depreciation. Depending on the model year, mileage, and market conditions, a GT-R can lose anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 in value over a single year. It's not a monthly bill you'll notice, but it's still one of the largest costs of ownership. So what does it really cost to own a Nissan R35 GT-R for 1 year? Let's add everything up. Insurance, around $3,500. Fuel, about $3,200. Routine maintenance, roughly $2,200. Tires, around $2,100. Registration and fees, about $700. Unexpected repairs, around $2,000. And depreciation, approximately $7,500. That brings the estimated annual cost of ownership to around $21,000 per year. That's nearly $1,750 every month, before you even factor in your car payment. Despite those costs, the R35 GT-R remains one of the greatest performance bargains ever built. Its legendary VR38 engine, all-wheel drive system, and supercar-level acceleration have made it an icon for enthusiasts around the world. If you're prepared for the ownership costs, there's still nothing quite like driving a GT-R. Subscribe to Costly Cars for more videos breaking down the real cost of owning the world's most popular performance cars before you buy one.